Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, you're welcome. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell and to hit the subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for always coming back to my channel. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to conjugate verbs. We are going to learn how to conjugate the ER verbs in French language. Of course, the ER verbs are very simple to conjugate. They are the most simplest verb to conjugate in French language. ER verbs, example of ER verbs are manger, parler, écouter, chanter, et ainsi de suite, and so on and so forth. They are numerous. They are so numerous. But today we're going to pick a few and learn how to conjugate these verbs. How to conjugate them in the present tense. Yes, in the present form. That is dative. In the present form. They are very simple to conjugate. They follow a particular format. They have the same pattern of conjugation. So that's why it makes it the most simplest verb to conjugate in French language. They have the same pattern of conjugation. You do not need to stress. Just know the format and then you're good to conjugate as many verbs as possible. ER verbs. They are the first group verb, ER verbs. So whatever verb you pronounce and they are sounding écouter, they are sounding a at the end of your pronunciation, they belong to the ER verb. Aimer, except aller. Except aller. Aller also sound a at the end of it, but aller doesn't belong to the first group verb. Aller belongs to the third group verbs and it's an irregular verb. So example of ER verbs are chanter, écouter, parler, manger, danser, commencer, et ainsi de suite. We have a lot of them. So we're going to take a few of them and learn how to conjugate them in the present tense, au présent de l'indicatif, in the present form. Okay? So now let's take for example, a few of them are common. Parler, manger, écouter, aimer. Now let's go with manger. Manger is the verb to eat. Manger is the verb to eat, just like we have to eat in French. You know, whatever verb exists in English also exists in French. There is no verb that exists in English that doesn't exist in French language. As you have the verb to eat in English, eating, we also have it in French, manger. Manger. So, for you to be able to say, I eat or I am eating, present tense, you eat or you are eating, she eats or she is eating, he eats or is eating. That's what we want to learn how to do. The same way we have it in English language. I eat, you eat, she eats, we eat, they eat. Okay? So that's what we want to learn. So first of all, we need our subject pronoun. We need all the subject pronouns. Our subject pronouns are je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. These are the subject pronouns. This means I, you, he or she or we, third person singular. And then we have nous, which is us or we. Then we have vous, which is you, second person plural. And then il and elle, they. This il and elle are divided into two, the masculine one and the feminine one, but they all mean they, T-H-E-Y, they. Okay? So now, then having your subject pronoun, je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, and il, elle. The next thing for us is to import the verb we want to conjugate, manger. Manger is the verb we want to conjugate, so it's for us to import the verb now. Now, manger is spelled this way. What you need to do is very simple. There are radicals to the conjugation. They are called the stem endings. For example, the jo always end with the e. Tu takes the es. Then il and elle remains with the e. Nous always take ons. Vous always take ez. And il and elle, the plural form, do take ent. So, je, you take off the r at the end of the manger, do away with the r and just remain with the e for je, that's je mange. Then the next one, tu, add an s to the remaining e to make it complement with the tu. Add an s to it, Je mange. It's still pronounced as je mange, not je manges. No, it's still tu manges, je mange, tu manges. The next one is il, elle, on, mange. This one always takes the same thing with je, just the e. You do not add any other thing too. The il and elle and on is always the same with je, e. Okay. Then the next person, nous. Nous do take ons. After you must have written the mange without the r, the next thing you are going to add is ons. Ons is what you are going to add. Then the next thing is vous. Vous usually take ez. After you have written the mange without the r, which is mange, all you need to add is z. That's manger. It is not pronounced manges. It is manger. Do not forget that majority of the last letter of French language are not pronounced. They are silent, especially their consonants. They are silent. Okay, so vous mangez. Then the next one is il and elle in the plural form. Il mange. Now, after you must have written the mange, mange, the next thing you are going to add is nt. So it becomes ent at the end of the plural, ez at the end of vous, ons at the end of nous. Then for the first, second, third person singular, je ends with e, tu ends with es, il and elle on ends with the e, just like je. So we have I am eating or I eat, you are eating or you eat, she, he, or we are eating. Third person singular. Okay. So mange, mange. It is not manges because it has an s for two. No, it is mange. For the il and elle on, it is also mange. Then for nous, mangeons, not mangeons. Then vous, mangez, not manges. Then the il and elle is mange, n'est pas mangent. It's not mangent, it's mange. Okay, so these are how to conjugate the present tense of the verb manger. The present tense of the verb manger. So if you have any question or anything is confusing about this conjugation, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Okay.